What's up, everybody out there in YouTube land? I figured I would do a 6-part special Halloween horror comics series this year, and depending upon how well it's received, I might actually do another one next year because this is nowhere near the amount of horror comics I have in my collection. Since these were the easiest to get to, I figured I would start out with and the Anita Blake Vampire Hunter series. Now, what this is this is an adaptation of the Laurel K. Hamilton book series of Anita Blake. And Hamilton is actually involved in the writing of these. Now, I was actually lucky enough to get started on collecting these when they first came out. So I got the original 2-part First Death introduction of Anita Blake. And it's a pretty cool read. I mean, it's kind of hard to find nowadays, but you can find that on eBay if you look hard enough. Now, the series started out with First Death and then moved on to the Guilty Pleasure series. Now, if you can get, as a straight man, if you can get past some of the cover art, like this particular one right here in front of me, they're actually pretty damn good reads. Now, to go into a little bit of a backstory on this takes place in St. Louis, Missouri, and Anita Blake is obviously a vampire hunter who's known as the Executioner, because when people found out that vampires were real, it was actually illegal to be a vampire. So whenever somebody was attacked by a vampire and was going to turn into one, she was called into the coroner's office and she would execute them when they came back. Now, what I like about this series is that she's just a normal human being. She doesn't have any superpowers, anything like that. She can be hurt, she can be killed. She's actually kind of fragile. I mean, she's what you would expect for a real life woman. I mean, she gets her butt kicked a bunch and stuff like that. But other than that, she's actually a strong woman, which is pretty cool. Now, I have issues 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 9 as far as the comic books go. And I also got the volume 1 of Guilty Pleasures, the graphic novel, which is issues 1 through 6. So I actually have 3 issues that would be in part 2 of the graphic novel. And like I said, if you can get past some of the cover art, let's see if I can get to the back and show you some more of them real quick. Like, no, it's not going to show it. Okay. And it's actually in the book. One of the chapters in the book. But yeah, if you can get past some of the cover art in these, then they're really good reads. Now, this particular one, she winds up fighting the Master Vampire of St. Louis, Missouri. Now, since I don't have the last 3 issues of the story, I don't know what happened. But the next series is called The Laughing Corpse. And by this time, that Master Vampire is dead. So I'm taking it she killed them. Now, I don't have any of the comic books of this series. I have only the 3 graphic novels in the series. And it's a really good read. And I think it starts out with Necromancer and then goes to Animator and then Executioner. There we go. And in this one, there's a killer zombie that's been raised from the dead, and it's going around eating people and stuff like that. And she works with St. Louis, Missouri Police Department to find out who raised the zombie, why, and all that stuff. Now, she does have supernatural powers. She's also known as an animator. She can raise corpses from the dead. In other words, create zombies, which is pretty cool. And there's another good thing about this series is it has straight up all of what you would expect in horror comics. Zombies, vampires, werewolves, ghouls, voodoo, priestesses, the whole 9 yards. And since the actual author is writing the graphic novels, they're extremely good reads. I would definitely recommend these to anybody who loves horror comics and horror graphic novels. And I would definitely start out with Guilty Pleasures, both volumes, before moving on, so this way you have a little bit of a backstory of who Anita Blake is and where she comes from and whatnot. And there's actually another series out, which is Circus of the Damned, I believe is what it's called, which I haven't got any yet, but I will be getting some in the near future. And yeah, definitely excellent reads. Love the storylines. I love how she's into penguins, which is kind of funny and kooky at the same time. She's really hot looking for a comic book character. And in this particular issue, that little vamp rat wants to fuck her. So yeah, but as you can see, the Guilty Pleasures one, if you can get past all of that, it is definitely an excellent read, definitely worth the money. And yeah, there's a good picture of her dressed up in a nice dress and everything. She's got, a banging ass body for a comic book character, and definitely worth the money, the time, and the read. I can't say that enough as it is. And then we got some other adaptations that Marvel has done of some other novelists here. And then we got an actual advertisement for one of Laurel K. Hamilton's books. But yeah, there's some covers, if I can find one of them, that are a little what the heck type deal. But there's a good picture of her right there with all of her scars on her arm and everything. But anyway, I would do a little reading of these, but since I do not have the copyrights to do so, I do not want to get this video or any of these other videos deleted due to copyright infringement. But yeah, I hope you liked the video. I wish I could have done more in it, but it is what it is. If so, please hit the thumbs up button. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, please, because you guys, my subscribers, you're what makes this channel run. So definitely let me know. If you're new to the channel, please, and you want to see more of these, please hit that subscribe button. Mostly I do AliExpress Lego review videos. If you're interested in those, definitely hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification icon for updates on when new videos come out. That's pretty much it. If you have anybody that might be interested in watching these videos, please share them with them. Help the channel grow. And if I get enough subscribers that are interested in these comic book reviews, I might actually dig into my comic book collection prior to next Halloween and show you some of my non-horror comics. Until next time, I'm Bones, you are whoever you are, and I am out of here.